treated.
Got him. How do you guys pull?
This situation is really, really bad.
That is appalling. This is one of the worst cases of cruelty I've ever seen.
Holy moly. That's a bad deal, isn't it?
Correct.
Hey, easy.
The roosters are fighting roosters and pretty aggressive.
Hi, hon.
He's wondering where everybody went. They could have easily died from heat stroke.
A male SPCA investigator puts his Stetson hat on and turns to the camera. A female investigator holds two long-haired dogs, one black, one white. Another female investigator talks on her radio. The team stand in front of the SPCA building. Animal Cops, Houston. The skyscrapers of Houston. Traffic rolls along sunny freeways. The SPCA building surrounded by grassland.
The Houston SPCA handles nearly 15,000 animal cruelty calls every year.
Empty cages are loaded into rescue vehicles.
Today, the investigators are heading out to seize over 30 sick and injured dogs.
Some of them have no hair at all. They've got open sores from where they're chewing. They're emaciated.
That's Debbie Michelson.
And every time he takes them to the vet, he just asks for rabies vaccines, no other treatment. So it's time to step in and take care of the animals.
The team's target location is 40 miles northeast of Houston in Liberty County, Texas.
The investigators arrive.
Before the investigators attempt to enter the property, Liberty County Constable Robert Dunn talks to the owners.
All right, what this is right here is a warrant to seize all animals on this property.
Even the ones
Every animal on this property, I have a warrant to seize them all. Okay?
She has shots.
It doesn't matter. It's not up for discussion at this point. We have a seizure warrant for every animal on this property, and that's what we're going to do.
Emaciated dogs roam the property grounds.
One look is enough to tell the investigators that all the dogs on the property have serious or possibly even life-threatening health issues.
This situation is really, really bad. There's dogs with severe hair loss and open bleeding wounds. I mean, they're suffering. Whether they would have died tomorrow or died next week, I don't know, but they've been suffering a long time, you can tell.
To get the owners' cooperation, Chief Investigator Charles Jansen decides to go easy on them.
What I'm here to do is I'm here to help you, okay? I don't want you to look at it as a negative, okay? When we take the animals, we're gonna get them all veterinaried and we're gonna look all up to them, okay? I'm not here as the bad person, okay? I want you to understand that this can be considered a good thing for you also, okay? But the thing is if you want me to work with you and helping you out, I need you to work with me, and I want to keep the stress level of these animals down, okay?
They're a little concerned that we're taking them all, but they're wondering why we are taking them. They've said they've got the rabies shots, but, you know, I was very clear about they needed to be actually seen by a vet and treated.
All right, grab crates. They're going to capture all the ones they can possibly capture, and then we'll work on the other ones. All the animals on the property appear to be some sort of medical condition or another. The individuals have a few favorite dogs and that they're mainly concerned with, and the rest of the animals they say they can't touch.
Come here, can we put you in a smaller cage? Yes?
Right now I'm trying to just keep the stress level down on both sides. We want to keep the stress level down on the animals plus these people. If we try and start grabbing them all, it's going to make our job very, very difficult because these animals are going to become very fractious and they become very scared to deal with. These people, they know, so if I can get them to load some of these animals, the ones that they can get their hands on, and then that'll be the best.
Dogs of varying breeds are loaded into cages.
There we go.
Investigator Debbie Michelson.
This one has no hair on it at all. Very emaciated, hip bones, backbone, ribs, all prominent. I can see fleas on him.
These animals obviously don't trust humans, and it's obvious that these animals are getting the kind of care they need because they're not being touched at all.
No, you can't take my whole thing because then you'll run away.
We always try an education. We always want to try educating people. This is what Texas requires. We want to keep the animals with the people if at all possible. Obviously, education didn't work, so now they can explain to the judge why these animals look like they can. We don't make excuses for why they do what they do because we'll never truly know. Ultimately, we just need to get these animals out of here.
These are two of the ones that he kept in that little trailer, so they got a little bit more care. Got a little Schnauzer, Chihuahua mix, and then this one is a very fat, I'm assuming very, very pregnant, about ready to pop Chihuahua, so she's really scared. You know, they're luckier than some of the ones out here. They've had some socialization, which makes them more adoptable. They look like they have less medical issues as well.
Michelson puts 2 cages into a rescue vehicle.
So far, the team's caught 27 dogs, but these are the friendly ones. The investigators know that catching the unsocialized dogs will be a much tougher proposition, calling for very different tactics.
So you all take some food with you so you have extras?
Tuna. I think we're down to most of the ones we can catch easily. We're going to try to set up some food in a back doghouse and maybe lead the dogs back there, see if we can enclose them in there and try to get them out.
Y'all go do your thing. Whoever gets them all in there by themselves is my favorite for the day.
We got 2 in there right now, so. Coming through the gap. Hey.
Catch full.
2 black ones under here. The plan is working slowly. Come on.
A black dog runs.
He's on the fence line. Someone get between the trailers.
Pavlicek, walk around to the front and see if we can drive him back underneath here.
Jansen marshals his
Get back over
troops.
here in this corner. Farmers stand right here in the middle between the 2 so they can run to the trailer.
Come on.
2+ acres here. We don't want to go running around getting all tired because the animals will ultimately win. They're much more quick and agile and much more in shape than I am. And they can fit into places that I can't fit into. So we try and lead them to places that we can also get into that the animals will feel safe.
Got him. I need to catch pull. Get his face.
The catch pole is a piece of equipment that it takes practice to utilize.
He's right there. He's trying to go. Go ahead.
Nice catch.
It's just a matter of, I've used them quite a bit, and so it's just a matter of getting some experience down. But ultimately, the animals are not harmed by it, and but we want to get these animals out before they escalate and they try and force entry into somewhere they're really going to hurt themselves.
A dog struggles as it's put in a cage.
One by one, the runaways are caught and loaded up. The final tally is 36 dogs.
A dog stares out from a cage. Jansen.
Now what we're going to do is all the animals are being loaded into the transports as we speak. Once they're all loaded and safe, we're going to transport them back to Houston SPCA, where the team of veterinarians are standing by. Once we get them back, we're going to put them in individual cages and identify each of the animals and continue to collect evidence both with documentation by photographing them, but also we're going to start documenting their medical evaluation.
The large, light-coloured corrugated roof of the SPCA.
Back at the Houston SPCA shelter, it's all quiet. And as far as the visitors are concerned, things appear normal. But for the veterinary team, it's the calm before the storm.
That is appalling.
Because the first of 36 dogs has now arrived to see Dr. Dev Rahan.
What you're going to do is collect some blood and do some skin scraping and find out what kind of major problems he's suffering from.
An assistant holds the dog while Dev takes blood from it.
What you're basically looking at here is a very thin, emaciated dog with almost no hair at all. This kind of distribution of hair loss is indicative of mange. There could be 2 kinds of mange, one is sarcoptic mange and the demodectic mange. The demodectic mange is not contagious, it does not spread from one dog to another, but the sarcoptic mange does. I'm going to take a look at this under the microscope and find out what kind of mange he's suffering from.
The bearded assistant holds the dog close while Dev looks down a microscope.
Yeah, you can see some demodectic mange. The dog does have demodectic mange. That has caused a severe hair loss. So this dog obviously has a very poor immune system, and it's probably because of malnourishment. And as you can see, it's in a very bad condition, a body condition of 1 out of 9. It looks really, really bad. Hey, sweetheart. Oh gosh, bad eyes. He has a lot of mucopurulent ocular discharge. That's indicative of probably because he had been scratching his eyes because of the irritation caused by the mange. And look at that, that's a dog bite. That's because of a dog bite. There are no incisors practically, and it's so painful because the gums are inflamed. You can look at this, there are no incisors at all. That's indicative of age as well as bad dental hygiene because it was never cared for. Probably he was not even eating, you know. That explains why he's so skinny. He's positive for heartworms, so they have not been giving him a heartworm preventative. He has millions of fleas. You name it, he got it. He has a bad heart, bad skin, bad eyes. I conclude this is one of the worst cases of cruelty I've ever seen. He's in serious misery. So what we're going to do is to make his whatever days he has left comfortable.
The dog has sad, frightened eyes.
Coming up, another seizure brings more problems for the investigators.
The roosters are fighting roosters and pretty aggressive.
Animal Cops Houston.
At Oak Furnitureland, we know you want furniture that looks great. And what's on the inside really matters too. That's why every piece of our furniture is built to last. So it's ready for whatever life throws at it. That's lasting value you can trust. There's a real difference at Oak Furnitureland.
Welcome to 32 Red Spins! Check out our top Slingo games, like Britain's Got Talent. Land 3 or more multi-talented jokers and win a cash prize. And play the Smash It TV game show Tipping Point, exclusively at 32 Red. Spin it to win it!
Being a private landlord isn't easy. You've done all the right checks, but sometimes life can deal your tenant a bad hand, leaving them unable to pay rent and you worrying everything will fall down like a house of cards. Adding Direct Line's rent guarantee to your new landlord policy is like having an ace up your sleeve, covering you for unpaid rent and legal fees until they move out. That's playing your cards just right. Sounds like magic? Nope, it's £84 for the first year. That's the equivalent of £7 per month. Search Direct Line Landlord Insurance. We're on it.
Even as a young lad, our John was always more at home on the sea. A proper no-fuss and bother kind of guy. When he passed, direct cremation was the perfect way to give him the send-off he would have wanted.
Co-op Funeral Care knows everyone is different, so if you want to give your loved one a simple alternative to a funeral, our direct cremation is available from just $1195, and you can celebrate them in your own way. To find out more, visit us or give us a call.
Do you or your loved ones struggle with reading? Millions of people face reading challenges. We have the solution. Meet the breakthrough award-winning All-Cam Read.
The universal force of attraction that pulls objects.
All-Cam Read instantly converts digital or printed text into audio. Just point and click. We include a 30-day money-back guarantee. To find out more, visit allcam.com/TV or call 0800 1777 555 today.
There are so many reasons why our care assistants enjoy doing what they do. And there are even more reasons why they choose to do it with Bluebird Care. To find out more about joining the Bluebird Care family, visit bluebirdcarecareers.co.uk. Bluebird Care, more than just a career in care.
If you're homeless, you're never safe.
Tonight, too many young people like Kira will be at risk, right here on our streets. But you could help a young person find safety and begin a new future by sponsoring a room at Centrepoint.
It's more than a room. You get real support.
Please, search Sponsor Room online today or call 0800 473 0121.
For your very last chance to win this house plus £100,000. Enter by this Sunday at omaze.co.uk.
Sky Mobile's bringing you an amazing offer. You can get our best ever price on a massive 20 gig SIM. Just £10 a month. But it's for a limited time only. Available to new and existing customers taking a new plan. So get this amazing deal before it ends. Search Sky Mobile.
Just like you, not all rise and recline chairs are made the same. Isn't that right, Olivia? That's why we make many different styles in a variety of beautiful fabrics. And your chair is sized to fit you perfectly. They're thoroughly tested. Relaxing, rising, reclining, rising, reclining, and relaxing. Rise and recline chairs, handmade in Great Britain by Oak Tree Mobility. Request your free brochure today.
Can you knock on the table for us? If I had hair, it would all be standing up.
Brand new Ghost Hunters, Saturday at 9 on Really. Can't wait, stream now on Discovery Plus.
When you're faced with the unexplainable,
It was just total disbelief.
do you believe what you see?
The footage is amazing.
Oh my God.
Brand new Unexplained Caught on Camera starts Saturday the 4th of March on Really. Can't wait, stream now on Discovery Plus.
This is House Calls. We are here. Stop whatever you're doing to this family.
Ghost Adventures House Calls tonight at 9 on Really, or stream the full series now on Discovery Plus.
Animal Cops, Houston. A red sunset turns to darkness. The headlights of an SPCA convoy flare in the night.
It's late at night, and the Houston SPCA investigations team is heading back to base following another rescue mission. On board the trailers are horses, goats, and roosters. The animals were seized following a police raid in Harris County, and the SPCA has been asked to look after them until a judge can rule on their future.
We just got back from the property with the 103 roosters. We ended up picking up 5 horses and 2 goats. Also at the property, one of the goats was injured. There were several other issues with the horses that we picked up.
Hey, easy.
And the roosters are, the majority of them are fighting roosters and are pretty aggressive.
One rooster charges another in a cage.
We've had a long day. We started out our days doing seizures, and we finished it doing a massive seizure. We started the seizure tonight, probably about 5 o'clock in the evening, which is when most everyone was going home. It's now a little after 11 o'clock tonight. We've put in a full day's work just in the evening hours.
Shauna Sundberg.
The original call came in from a sheriff's officer that went out on a report of a loose horse. When he arrived at the property and got the horse back to its owners, he found all the fighting roosters and the issues at the property. He had called Deputy Kendrick immediately, and she called us.
Footage taken by the SPCA.
When they first visited the property, the investigators saw tethered roosters everywhere.
There were a lot of roosters on the property. There were over 100 roosters on the property. Not very many hens or chicks, which is indicative of fighting roosters. No clean water, very little food for the roosters. There were a few dead roosters on the property. Just not a good situation for the animals.
In nearby stables, they found horses with visible injuries and signs of abuse.
The 5 horses had something wrong with each one of them. We're going to have the vet staff look at them first thing in the morning. And then the goats, of course, we had the one goat had a severe leg injury to the front end that we want to keep that animal calm and relaxed in a comfortable stall until the veterinary staff can fully obtain what's going wrong with that animal's leg.
Goats in a pen. A sign over a doorway at the SPCA reads Adoptions. A little dog is brought in to Dev.
Also working late tonight is the Houston SPCA veterinary team as a result of the seizure of 36 dogs from Liberty County. The last of them, a nervous Chihuahua, is about to be examined by Dr. Dev Rahan.
She has a very good temperament. She hasn't attempted to bite us so far, unlike the other dogs who we have examined so far. And I could palpate some fetuses in her abdomen. So she is pregnant. She's likely to give birth in less than 10 days. She has some mild flea infestation from what I could see, but her coat is not really bad like the other dogs who I've seen so far. I'm going to listen to her heart. We are also running a heart pump test. Good. Her heart sounds good. Let me look at her abdomen and see whether there's any skin lesions like the other dogs. Just a little bit of dirt and that's it. Nothing significant. We have to take really good care of her because she is supporting at least 3 pups in her abdomen, so she needs extra nourishment. So we're going to feed her some puppy food and make sure, she gives birth without any problem. And I also have a great news that she's tested heart pump negative. So she might be a very good candidate who might, go to a really good home after she becomes ours.
The Houston SPCA will go to court soon in the hope of gaining legal custody of the dog.
It's very cute.
Roosters strut about in cages.
The following morning, barn team member Yoshina Woods is up bright and early looking after the roosters.
Right now, I'm just feeding and watering the birds, taking care of them. Typically, we'll feed them once a day, but a lot of them like to kind of walk on top of the waters and they'll knock them over. And in this heat, we just want to make sure that everybody stays, you know, kind of hydrated, and we don't want anybody to go without water.
Because of their background as fighting roosters, their outlook is uncertain.
Unfortunately, a lot of the roosters that we do have, we've noticed they are very aggressive, and those unfortunately will probably have to be humanely euthanized. But as for everybody else, like this hen here, she can go on and be adopted to a great family that wants, you know, to keep her around, keep her well fed, and she should have a good life.
As for the owner of the birds, he's already in jail for committing other offenses.
Black and white footage of the dog seizure.
This situation is really, really bad.
It's been several days since Houston SPCA investigators removed 36 dogs from a property in Liberty County, Texas. Many of the dogs were thin and suffering from life-threatening illnesses.
In Liberty County, a red brick courthouse with a classical white portico.
Today, the investigators have traveled back to Liberty County to attempt to gain legal custody of the dogs in court.
All rise, Justice Court. Judge Glenn Pruitt presiding.
Please be seated. Thank you. Go ahead, counsel, you have the floor.
Well, Your Honor, we're asking the court to award ownership and possession of these animals to the Houston SPCA, as well as cost, Your Honor. What did you do next?
The district attorney, Tommy Chambers, opens the case by calling on testimony from Houston SPCA investigator Debbie Michelson.
When I got to the property, you could clearly see they were in different states of emaciation and hair loss. There was no water bowls that I could see. The animals that were kept inside one of the trailers, the smell from the trailer about knocked you over.
Chambers studies the photo.
Holy moly. Phew. All right, Judge. What's going on here? I mean, that dog's completely covered in mange, it looks like to me.
Correct. I mean, that dog is in horrible shape, but it just shows that the animals, even after having been and trying to work with them 2 years ago, things have gotten worse.
That's a bad deal, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay. I mean, you can't pet the dog. You can't let it in the house. You wouldn't want to get near it if it's diseased. What's going on?
It needed to be treated before it got into this severe condition. You know, they pick and choose which animals they tend to care for, even though they claim ownership to all dogs. So, in our opinion, if they're going to be cruel to one, they're going to be cruel to all of them, and we would like to have custody of all animals.
A man and woman in court.
My dogs, I've had them for 14 years, my puppies. And that's the ones I'd like to get back.
In court, the owners deny that the dogs were cruelly treated.
I don't know where she came up that there was garbage all over the floor, because there wasn't. And I have tags on my dogs. I take them to the vet, and we were getting the dogs treated. The ones that we had in the house and those outside. She can sit there and shake her head all she wants. I've got proof that we did take them to the vet and we did get medicine for them.
Well, but they're getting to be too much for you. It would help y'all from to take the dogs away then, wouldn't it?
I don't have the money to pay for those dogs.
The owner's admission that she doesn't have enough money to care for the dogs seems to clinch it. One last look at the photographic evidence, and Judge Pruitt gives his ruling.
Custody of all dogs would go to the SPCA.
The owners' faces were blanked out.
In the end, we ended up winning all the animals, so the court case actually went very good. These animals were clearly suffering. Some of them, hopefully, we'll have quite a few that will respond well to any treatments that we can provide and either get them into a foster home or get them adopted into a home where somebody will be able to take care of them the way that they deserve.
Houston City in sunshine. The SPCA on rural outskirts beyond leafy suburbs. A paddock outside a barn.
Back at the Houston SPCA barn, two of the horses seized along with the fighting roosters are being seen by Dr. Catalina Thurston. It's only been a week since the mayor arrived at the shelter, and she's already looking better.
Basically, she came in and she still had remnants of a lot of a white type of liniment or ointment that was applied all to her hindquarters. This whole area was all raised whelps, and they were kind of ran in a line like that. The owners had initially said that she had been rubbing her butt on a board, and based on where they found her, the investigators really did not believe that. And then also the fact that they tried to apply that ointment on there so quickly to try to reduce that inflammation. The most probable cause of those whelps is probably the use of a whip, you know, on her butt. She's been through some things that have not been too nice.
Another horse is led out of a stall.
And she's not the only one. An Appaloosa mare is also suffering from the effects of long-term neglect.
This is another mare that came from the same seizure. The primary concern with her was a lot of nicks and scrapes, you know, pretty consistent with being in an unsafe environment for horses, meaning that there's a lot of trash or a lot of junk around. Okay, so I think that was one of the reasons Investigator Franks was really concerned about this particular mare. And then upon looking at her more closely, she realized, you know, that, you know, she's got the shoes in the back feet, but then in the front feet, she didn't have any shoes, and it looks like the shoes fell off. I mean, the biggest concern with these guys is, you know, that they're not really being kept in the safest of conditions possible.
To add to the mare's problems, Dr. Thurston has discovered she's roughly 5 months pregnant. It's a complication they could have done without.
Any potential adopter needs to realize that they've got a pregnant mare. I mean, the biggest thing is going to be, you know, making sure that she's got, you know, enough, you know, pretty good nutrition to maintain not only her weight, but also the growth and development of the baby. You know, keeping her really healthy, making sure maintaining her feet, you know, as she gets heavier and bigger in size, and just being prepared that, you know, you're going to have a second animal to feed, a second horse to feed, a baby will be born.
An investigator to a dog.
He's wondering where everybody went.
Next, home alone.
They could have easily died from heat stroke.
Just sold my car to WeBuyAnyCar.
Enter your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
This ain't competition, this is standoff. This is for them boss women told you this is an anthem. I don't do 4 rounds, I just do knockouts. Work to be a champion, I ain't taking handouts. This is for them boss women, get into their paper. This is for them thoroughbreds. I'm that girl, I'm that boss.
Enjoy every meal with HelloFresh. Home cooking made easy and affordable. Order now at hellofresh.co.uk.
Hi, I'm Sue Cook. Like a lot of us recently, I've been looking at the cost of living and ways to save money. One of our biggest expenses is planning a funeral. A traditional service with all the formalities involved can cost more than £4,000. Not everyone can afford that. But the good news is that Distinct Cremations offer a simpler alternative for less than half that price. With their plan, you get a fuss-free cremation with no hidden costs or extra bills to pay. They even offer a money-back guarantee. So for a dignified farewell without spending more than you need, call Distinct Cremations for this free guide. You'll be in very good company.
To find out more, call Distinct Cremations for a free guide on 0800 047 3780. That's 0800 047 3780. Or visit distinctcremations.co.uk.
If you want to lose weight, Weight Watchers is ready for you. Start today at www.com.
When you can buy bespoke just for you, from a real person. Why buy boring? Shop Etsy.
At Tombola, play Britain's biggest bingo, where at least £100,000 will be won every month. Buy your tickets now for the next game on the 1st. And come join the fun. Britain's biggest bingo, only at Tombola.
If constipation makes your day feel offbeat, take Fibergel every day. It harnesses the power of fiber to help you get back to regularity. Find your groove with Fibergel. And to help keep you regular, try the tasty Fiber Chews.
Health isn't someday in the future, it's now. It's same-day GP appointments. Physio without GP referrals. Cancer testing, scans and diagnosis fast. Questions for an expert at any hour about anything. Support that lasts for as long as it takes. Feeling your best every day starts today. Call or go online now for your health insurance quote.
Dad, the dishwasher's stinky again.
My mug is still dirty.
I know why.
Fat and limescale can hide deep inside your dishwasher. Try Finish Dishwasher Cleaner to remove grease and limescale for a hygienically clean and fresh dishwasher. All clean.
And fresh.
Thanks to Finish Dishwasher Cleaner.
Hillary's biggest ever winter sale ends soon. Don't miss up to half price off hundreds of made-to-measure blinds, curtains and shutters, all expertly measured and fitted by your local advisor at no extra cost. Hurry, book your appointment by the 6th of March. Call 0800 916 1010 or visit hillarys.co.uk. Hillary's winter sale ends soon.
Gorgeous island? Check. Sexy singles? Check. Love in the air? Check.
I'm here for the money.
Here, it isn't about who you like, it's more about who you're gonna win with.
Will it be love or money? Some of you are playing a dangerous game.
I do kind of like him.
I'm not gonna cry about it.
Some would call it dishonest.
Who's telling the truth?
Let the games begin. A brand new series, Heartbreak Island. Stream the full series now, only on Discovery Plus.
We're going to find some interesting bits, aren't we?
Angus Ashworth has a knack
Look at that.
for digging out extraordinary objects.
900.
Wow. Brand new, The Yorkshire Auction House. Starts Monday, 6th of March on Really, and stream previous series now on Discovery Plus.
Animal Cops Houston. Leafy suburbs in sunshine, a woman walks down the path from a timber house.
In Houston Heights, one of the SPCA's regular foster moms, Cynthia Haycraft, has come to check on her new house guest, the pregnant Chihuahua rescued from Liberty County.
Good morning, Toffee. How's my girl this morning? How's my baby? Here they come.
Puppies.
Here they come. Oop. Oh, I am still so afraid. This is Toffee, and Toffee is a Chihuahua mix, and she comes from a cruelty confiscation. She is very, very afraid and had not come from a very good life prior. We're trying to teach her to be a little more secure in who we are as human beings. It's very important that they're touched every day and loved, and for her too, especially. Definitely needs to know that there is a stable, loving home that she will fit into and that people want to love her and treat her right. But she's much better. She doesn't shake nearly as badly as she did, and she gives me eye contact now, which she didn't initially. She will definitely be a wonderful dog for somebody.
Cynthia strokes a puppy.
Toffee's puppies are also doing well.
We have 3 little males. Their names are Tom, Dick, and Harry, and they are 18 days old now, and they opened their eyes last week. They're moving around. They're just getting up on their legs now and wanting to walk around a little bit on their own. Mostly their preference is to eat and sleep.
The puppies are black.
I will have them till they are 8 weeks old, and then they can go online. They can be adoptable right away. They're going to make somebody lovely pets. Lovely pets.
A sleepy puppy rests its head on another pup, a female police officer at the SPCA.
In the fight against animal cruelty, the Houston SPCA can rely on police backup with the expertise of Deputy Christine Kendrick. She's permanently assigned to the society from Precinct 1 of the County Constable's Office.
A digital map showing Texas.
Kendrick's home territory is Harris County, and that's where she's heading now.
It flashes on the map.
A call has come in about some dogs in distress, and Kendrick and SPCA investigator Christy Franks are on their way to investigate.
Christy Franks driving her vehicle.
We're in northwest Harris County today, area called Hockley. going to abandonment. There are 2 dogs at the location. There's no food or water provided for these animals. I've gotten no response from my notice, so we're going to meet Deputy Kendrick with the Harris County Constable's Office at the location and go ahead and remove these animals because it's been in the upper 90s every day, so it wouldn't take them long to end up in heat stress or a heat stroke.
They get out of their vehicles.
You don't know where the black and white dog went. It's really upsetting to see the abandonments, and one of the dogs at the property, you can tell he's wondering where everybody went. He was lying on the front porch the first time I came out here, and he would just kind of look at me, and he never really got up or moved. He wanted to stay right there at the house, wondering where the people that own him went. So it's one of those things that I don't understand why people do it. I know some people probably end up in a situation where they feel like they have to do it, but it's uncalled for. There's plenty of other places that you can take the animals.
An official document has been taped to a window.
Kendrick has one last look, but it's obvious that the owners are long gone.
Kendrick hand feeds the dog. Frank's.
This is one of the dogs that was at the property when I made the first visit. I think he's like a big, what they call red bone hound or something like that mix, maybe a Labrador and hound mix.
Come on, you're too big to carry.
Oh, I found an itchy spot, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's very sweet and very friendly. He seems sad. Just, like he doesn't know what's going on. He's just hanging out here. And actually, in the next day or 2, they could have easily died from heat stroke if it didn't rain again, with there no water at the property. So, come on, you want to go for a ride? He figured out he was getting to go for a ride, I think, and a lot of dogs like to go for a ride. So once he realized we're not trying to do something to hurt him and he was going to get to go somewhere, he obviously likes to get in the car. He just decided, okay, let's go. So we're going to go look for the other dog right quick, see if we can find it.
Hi, honey, come here. I thought you got hit by a car. Look out there, you've been laying in the grease.
He's been laying under that car that's leaking oil or something.
Yeah.
What if he goes in here? We can get him.
I thought you was hurt.
What's he doing?
Oh, what a good boy.
It's okay.
He's kind of nervous. He's not making eye contact with me. He's turning his head away. He's fearful. He's probably never had a leash on before, so he doesn't know what it is. And he's gonna, as soon as he runs out of dog biscuits, he's fixing to bolt. Look at here. Here you go. I got them more.
Trunk or treats.
I only have one more on him.
Oh, he already ate all those?
Kendrick lifts the dog.
Oh, he's peeing everywhere. Watch out, he's got aim.
The dog struggles as he's lowered into a cage.
Oh, my hand's still attached.
Well, there's just a couple of houses right here together. I think that the Boo house is occupied because no one's home at this time. But the house that the report stated they would belong to and had been left behind at is empty, no furniture. I mean, it was pretty obvious. That's where he thought he belonged. He didn't want to leave. Hopefully we'll be able to get him new homes pretty quickly. Huh, especially him. He's sweet. The other one too, though. He just needs a little socialization, but he'll make it just fine. He said, I'm just not used to people.
These dogs are just 2 of many. Thanks to public donations, the Houston SPCA is able to find caring homes for over 7,500 unwanted dogs every year.
Franks drives off with the dogs along a straight, sunny country road.
Back at base, Dr. Deborah Han is in the barn working on an unusual patient, a goat. The goat is being given a sedative to keep her calm.
These 2 goats, the female goats, came with 100 roosters and the 5 horses. The older goat looks very lame, and I believe it's been suffering for a very long time because the muscles on the left arm are kind of atrophied, in other words, shrunk, because it's not been putting weight for a very long time. So we're going to take a radiograph and find out what caused it in the first place and how long it has been ignored for.
The goat's rolled onto a mat.
Now that the goat is sleepy, she should be easy to handle.
This is from constantly laying down. This lesion. She spent most of the time laying down. if you look at the goats, they are not very robust. They're very muscular. So the point I'm trying to make is they have not been fed properly. They did not have proper nutrition. So I don't think they were really cared for in the first place, and the lameness was never attended to, and it is completely ignored. The chances of it becoming 100% all right, to be restored or resolved, is very minimal. Everything depends on the radiographs where we're going to look at. It would give us an idea about the nature of the condition.
The goat staggers to its feet.
Minutes later, the x-rays are ready for inspection.
We took 2 radiographs of the limbs. What had happened is the right forelimb has severe arthritic changes of the carpus. In other words, the knee was severely arthritic. From looking at the radiographs, we're looking at a normal bone structure of the left forelimb and this kind of bony modifications of the right forelimb. My diagnosis would be there was a nerve injury on the left shoulder, which caused the goat not to bear weight at all on the left forelimb, and the right forelimb took all the weight and developed arthritis and bad bony changes.
It's bad news, but considering the conditions in which the animals were found, it's not entirely unexpected.
The chances are when the goat got injured, it was never treated. So given the condition, the quality of life is not going to be so good for the doe. If the quality of life is going to be miserable, obviously it has to be put down. The other doe is looking perfectly great. She's a young doe, and she has a fantastic outcome.
With luck, she'll be adopted out in a matter of days.
The doe stands beside the other goat, which is lying down in the large, clean pen.
Back at the SPCA clinic, one of the abandoned cats is being taken to see Dr. Roberta Westbrook. The cat was left to fend for herself after her owner died. But judging by her size, she clearly didn't go hungry.
All right. Was she nice for you getting her out?
Yeah, she's good.
Good. Good. Hi, sweetheart. She's a fat one, huh? You want to get a weight on her first? Sure. Let's get a weight to start with. Let's see what we're working with here. She's a big girl.
The male assistant weighs the tabby.
15.5. This cat weighs 15.5 pounds, and 15.5 pounds is obese for this cat. Just looking at her, when we do our body condition scoring, what we like to see is a nice waist. We like for the cats to be on the slimmer side and for them to have a waist where behind the ribs it narrows. And we like for them to have what we call an abdominal tuck, where their abdomen tucks in a little bit, just like we like in people. We like for them to have a little bit of a waist. And this cat is round. I should be able to feel her ribs without having to press through fat pad, and then there's just a lot of fat there. A lot of times at the SPCA we see emaciated animals, animals that have been starved, that have been outside, and this is the other end of the spectrum. We need to get her to lose about 1/3 of her body weight. It's going to be a combination of diet and exercise. This girl is going to be on a strict diet, a reduced calorie, low-fat diet. Got to get her moving more, and we've got to get her intake, her food intake down. I think we're going to start calling her Olga. It's a kind of a round, robust name, and I think it fits her condition right now, but it's also a sweet name. Overall, I think she's a great cat. She's got a good temperament, and it's going to be a long battle getting her back to an ideal body weight, but we're going to find her a good home, somebody who's dedicated to getting her to an ideal body weight, and I'm sure she'll do just fine. I'm sure she'll do just fine. She's going to make somebody a great cat.
The assistant carries Olga out of the room. Animal Cops Houston.
He seems a little scared. Yeah.
Next,
Good boy.
an unwanted dog gets a clean start.
Good boy.
Whatever you need to ask about cancer, Macmillan's free support line is just a call away.
Hello, Macmillan.
Whether it's money or work worries.
Am I going to lose my job?
Getting on with life.
Can I still go abroad? Get insurance?
Or just need someone to listen.
How do I tell them?
Our specialist advisors are here to help as often as you need them. Whatever you need to ask, cancer, work, money, life, call us now on 0808 134 1000.
With Vodafone, unbox the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra and save up to £504 guaranteed when you trade in an eligible device using our trade-in tool. Now say hello to an epic 200 megapixel camera on Vodafone's reliable, award-winning network.
Leaking washing machines cost a fortune.
and limescale can cause the breakdown.
Oh.
It can build up on important parts of the machine. Up to 1 kilo a year can form. Use Calgon 3-in-1 in every wash to protect your machine from limescale, residues, odour and unnecessary costs.
Washing machines live longer with Calgon.
Right now, millions of girls are living in terror of what today will bring. In places like this, vulnerable girls are forced to sleep alone in dark alleyways or on dangerous railway platforms. In the world's poorest places, little girls live with the constant fear of violence, cruelty and exploitation from those who want to harm them. It's a terrifying existence, a nightmare they wake up to every day. But with your help, we want to end their nightmare. By calling the number on screen now, your help can change the lives of vulnerable girls around the world with a gift of just £2 a month. Local ActionAid staff are creating safe spaces for forgotten girls, giving them warm food and somewhere safe to sleep. But protecting girls from the dangers they face is just the beginning. ActionAid are there to ensure they grow up safe, happy and protected. Not just tonight, but every night. This is our promise. Could you help us keep this promise? Please, pick up the phone now and call 0800 035 4335 to give your £2 a month and help us reach every forgotten girl.
At the Cotswold Company, we know your table hosts many memories. That's why we build our furniture to stand the test of time with traditional craftsmanship. Along with our beautiful range of tableware, glassware and accessories, you can bring your home to life with the perfect dining table. The Cotswold Company. Discover our range at your nearest store or at cotswoldco.com.
Family life. It's made of ups and downs and those little moments. But should the unthinkable happen to you? Life insurance from Legal & General can help look after monthly bills, the roof over their heads, childcare costs, and most importantly, your family. Because no one protects more families in the UK than us. Premiums start from £5 a month and they never rise. Plus there's a £100 gift card after you apply. Legal & General. Ensure life goes on.
Everyone's got a vice. My fix is horsepower. Here at my shop, ArcLight Fab, I'm putting everything I have into vehicles that I can race and enjoy.
Shifting gears with Aaron Kaufman, tonight at 9 on D-Max, or stream the full series now on Discovery+.
We don't need an over-the-top commercial to promote winter sports. There's no crazy special effects or an orchestral soundtrack to make it epic. Because winter sports are thrilling by nature. Winter Sports, live and on demand on Discovery+.
The frights begin in Connecticut tonight when a shadowy entity invades a couple's home and targets their children. New Ghost Adventures House Calls is at 9. Then the spirits haunting a family home for years have no way out. New Help My House is Haunted at 10. And at 11, terrifying encounters in an abandoned hospital for the Ghost Adventures crew.
Animal Cops Houston. Families visit the SPCA.
At the Houston SPCA shelter, the abandoned dog that was found covered in oil has been given an apt name, Slick. This morning, he's having a much-needed makeover.
Oh, it's precious. Oh, there we go.
Volunteer groomer Joanna Bloom is going to give him a bath.
Is this a tub? Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and give him 2 shampoos today. The first one's gonna get rid of a lot of this oil and grease on him. And then the second shampoo will give him a medicated shampoo to help soothe the skin since we don't know what exactly he's been exposed to. He seems a little scared, so we're gonna do our best today. Yes, we are. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. I know the man, that's good.
Slick stands in a metal tank.
This is degreasing shampoo to help get rid of some of this oil and grease on his back. All the oil can clog their pores and skin and cause skin irritation. Are you feeling better already? Yeah, see, I'll feel better when I'm finished, huh? Yeah, say I want to be brave. I really do. Yes, I do. I noticed he has a couple of little sores on his kind of rump area. So I'm gonna wash him with the medicated shampoo now, and hopefully that'll help through that irritated skin.
Sodden Slick stands still while Joanna rubs in the shampoo.
Grooming is definitely a good socialization for dogs. It gets them used to different people and different people handling them. He's probably never had a bath before.
She hoses off a front paw.
Dogs really like this. It relaxes them a lot, especially for the dogs that are a little more on the timid side, like Slick is. And I think that he's really going to come around a lot. He just needs someone that's patient and that will baby talk him a lot to make him a little bit more sure of himself.
Slick is short-haired with a black and white mottled coat.
Okay, well that was a good boy. Come on, let's get you dried up now. He's got rid of most of the dinginess in his coat color, so he looks a lot more white. He's got a really sweet, adoptable face, and I'm very certain he's going to get adopted. He's a very sweet boy, and he's got a sweet personality, so I have high hopes for him. Yeah, you did so good. Yes, you did.
He wags his tail.
Good boy.
The red dog on a lead.
In the hallway outside, the dog rescued along with Slick is on his way to be evaluated by behaviorist Melissa Chan.
Come on, honey.
He has a new name too, Red.
He's let off the lead and trots to a window.
I'm going to give him a chance to explore the room, and I want to see just how important social interaction is to him.
Red's tail wags as he sniffs about.
The dog that's more interested in interacting with people will be easier to train, will be more focused on their person. Now I'm just going to call and see if he comes to me right away or not. Come on, Red. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, so right away. Okay, so now I'm going to start to do some body handling exercises on him, which will show us how he responds to being touched the same way a vet might examine a dog. I'm going to just hold on to his muzzle, but if he should pull away, I will let him pull away without resisting.
She puts her hand round his muzzle.
So 3 seconds, and he didn't pull away, so that's a good sign. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and test him to see how he responds to me taking his food away. Okay.
The food bowl test is the most important evaluation of all. Melissa is hoping he won't show signs of aggression.
So I'm looking for him tensing up, eating any faster.
She strokes his head with a rubber hand on a stick.
So just a very slight freeze. So he's freezing, which is a sign of stress, a sign of discomfort at having his head pushed out of the dish. Okay, so our next test is our child doll test. Come here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Come here, puppy, puppy.
She shows a large doll.
Oh, so see that lip licking is a sign of discomfort. Hi, but he does not look like he's not social. I mean, he's looking at the doll socially, so that's a good thing. But I would still recommend that he just be with some older children, just for his sake, for his comfort. That's about it. I mean, he's definitely adoptable. He's really sweet and really social. I think it's amazing that he's made such an incredible recovery from the really sad situation where he came from. He was obviously suffering from being abandoned. And now that he's back with people, you don't have to be an expert to see how happy he is.
She cuddles Red, who gazes at her. Kids play pool.
Olga, the abandoned fat cat, has a new owner. Or should that be 8 new owners? The De Santiago family adopted her from the Houston SPCA and have given her a fresh start in life.
When everybody's doing their thing, she's just a normal cat around the house.
Olga is held and stroked.
She has changed a lot. Like before, I could grab her, but but at first she would just run around and she was scared of everything. She's around people more. She's doing better. She couldn't hear something fall because she would run and just go hide.
Now that Olga has slimmed down, Jennifer De Santiago has noticed she's much lighter on her feet.
She did lose a lot of weight. She was too big to walk. She couldn't climb on top of a chair. She couldn't climb on top of a bed because she was just too big. She struggled to go up and down the steps at first, and now she runs faster. And I guess it is healthier for her because she's more active.
One of the goats bounds into a paddock.
The goat and the pregnant Appaloosa horse, seized along with the fighting roosters, have been adopted into the same home. Their new owner, Ed Richardson, wanted them to stay together.
I got the goat and the horse at the same time, so I probably had them about a month and a half. They settled down pretty good. They get along pretty good. I had to feed them separate, but they get along pretty good. I liked the horse because it was a big horse, and I think she needed a good home. I noticed that she didn't calm down a whole lot. She used to be mean, like maybe somebody used to beat her or stuff like that. I think she done calm down and settle down and know she's at a good home now, so she can relax.
Ed feeds her from a plastic bucket of food. He then leads the horse over to the goat and feeds the goat from the same bucket of food.
The family get involved. My girlfriend comes out and feed them all the time. Then the kids come out and they want to rub on the horse and ride the horse and ask all questions about the pregnancy and when she's going to have a baby. And they think the baby's going to be tomorrow or the next week. And I tell them next year, and they say, why take so long? And every time they come feed, they want to look and see is the baby here and all that all the time. I think all animals deserve a second chance because some people are not able to take care of the animals, and it's good to rescue them where you can get them to a better home where they can live a better life. With a good loving home, I think everything will be all right.
He strokes the horse's muzzle. The floppy-eared goat walks about. In a sunny, leafy suburb, Slick is walked on a lead.
Across town, the Houston SPCA's adoptions manager, Liz Graven, is putting in extra hours fostering a fully recovered and revitalized Slick.
He actually walks all right on a leash. He's really good with kids. A couple times I've had him at the shelter. He's been great with little kids. They love to pet him. So I think a family with some young kids who have a lot of time to devote to him and are willing to work with him on some of his less than polite mannerism.
Slick has black ears and a black patch on one side of his head. She plays indoors with him.
Come on, you're gonna break something. You have no attention span today, do you?
Slick, who got his name because he was found covered in oil, is a changed character from the timid dog he used to be.
He was very, very shy, but he's a lot better. When we first brought him home, he could hardly lift up his head or move around, and now he's moving just fine and all over the place. He really likes people. He's actually gotten quite pushy. His energy level is great. He's all over the place. Sit. Good boy. You're a good boy. He is a wiggly dog.
She feeds him morsels.
I can't understand how people can just abandon their dog or say moving's a reason to leave a dog, because they're part of our family, regardless of what odd things they do. It's like having kids, more or less, because they are. They do horrid things that you wonder about, but they're part of your family and you love them. So I don't know how somebody could just leave a lovely dog like Slick like that just on a porch and drive away. It would break my heart. You're being a big baby today, aren't you?
In a sandy park,
Slick's old friend Red also has good reason to wag his tail. He's been adopted by Morgan McCarley and Emily Gavigan, following what was for them an emotional occasion.
We went to the SPCA and we went over there and we looked around and I cried the entire time I was there, and people who worked there were giving me tissues. I saw a lot of dogs I wanted, and Red was sitting very quietly, holding his head up with his big old eyes looking at us, and on his cage it said, "I'm heartworm positive." And so we looked at a bunch of other dogs, but I kept thinking about him, and he's healthy now, so we made a good choice.
We love everyone. Yeah! He loves going for walks, and he loves being outside. He loves car rides. Oh my God, he sticks his head out the window. It's hilarious. But I mean, if he doesn't get to go anywhere, he just enjoys being home with us. So that's good too. We just want him to be happy, and I think he is.
Audio description by Deluxe. Individuals under investigation or arrest in this programme, produced between May and November 2008, are presumed innocent until proven otherwise in a court of law.